Hey everybody, Advanced Series. The British community was meditating on the importance of water. Now, sometimes when you're listening to a British dialect, you might have a hard time understanding what people are saying, and especially with certain dialects, it feels like people are swallowing the sounds. It's called Glottal Stop. And don't be confused, I made the reference to the British dialect on purpose. Today we're going to learn how to produce the Glottal Stop in order to improve your American pronunciation. My name is Anatolio, and you're watching Speakology Club. Now, today we're covering a more advanced topic on American pronunciation, so stick around. Attention. Better. Find one similarity between Biden, Clinton, and a kitten. Today, like I said, we are covering a more advanced topic. For those of you who are craving sort of more subtle details, today we're covering the glottal stop. Glottal stop in English language plays out strongly in certain dialects from the British Isles, specifically in the dialect that's called Cockney. It's kind of like swallowing, almost like skipping over the T sound. So instead of British, you say British, or community, wa'a. And on this channel, we're covering tips and tricks on how to improve your American pronunciation. So I'm going to share with you a tip how to improve with the glottal stop your standard American dialect. Now, let's first practice how to produce the sound of the glottal stop. And don't be surprised, it is a sound. Here's a symbol of the glottal stop, and I won't be surprised if you've never seen that sound, actually. It's not used in the written English, it's not used in the International Phonetic Alphabet. However, it is widely used in the spoken language, although you might not notice it. Vocal folds or vocal cords is the tissue that sits right here in the voice box. And vocal cords are involved in production of every single sound that we make. So, for example, the air goes through the voice box, through the vocal folds, and vocal folds vibrate, and then articulators go and form the sound, form that air passage. So, for example, you say P, you're using lips, you say T, you're using your tongue. Glottal stop is achieved by putting the vocal folds together, and you might not notice it, but we do it in every single sentence that we say, almost in every single word. So, for example, if you take the word America, it starts with the vocal folds being together, and then you let them apart, and then you let the air flow go, and then you say America, America, vocal folds together. However, we're interested in the glottal stop in the middle of a word. So, for example, if we take the word forgotten, the double T is actually the glottal stop, right? So, if you say forgot and then n, so it's vocal, the glottal stop immediately followed by sound n. Forgotten, forgotten, forgotten. Or, for example, if you take the word mountain, right? If you're explaining to someone that you went to a mountain, then you articulate the T. However, if it's just casually thrown, this word that last weekend we went to this mountain and it was beautiful there. We went to the mountain and it was beautiful there. Mountain, mountain. So it's almost you're skipping that T and you're going from mountain. I invite you to practice all of today's words together with me, but I encourage you to actually go out into the world and listen to how native English speakers say those words, when they use the glottal stop, when they don't use the glottal stop. Today's list is not a comprehensive list, but it gives you a good basis, a good foundation to understand how glottal stop is formed and when it's used. All right, I'm going to go first, and you repeat after me. Sentence. Heightened. Mountain. Frightened. Enlighten. Acceptance. Important. Curtain. Fountain. Threatening. Written. Eaten. beaten, gotten, forgotten, brighten, rotten, kitten, button, cotton, Manhattan, Martin, Norton, Clinton, Newton, Biden. Alright folks, this is it for today. Again, this was dedicated to the more advanced pronunciation tips on the standard American dialect. And like I said, I encourage you guys to go out into the world and listen, turn on your spy mode and listen how people are saying certain words, which words they're shortening and using the glottal stop. Hello, my little kitten. My name is Anatolio and you're watching Speakology Club. Till next time, be amazing.